senator from West Virginia.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to thank the senator from Maryland, Senator Cardin, for his good hard work with Senator Kramer on the subcommittee. Senator Cardin and I share the Chesapeake Bay. He's got a lot more of it than I do, but we've worked on those issues for years together, and I think that shows that his dedication not just to his state but to the environment, and so I appreciate all of his efforts. I'm very pleased to rise today in strong support of the Bipartisan Water Resource Development Act of 2022. This is the bill we're considering today. We call it WRDA. Most of us know it as WRDA. Congress authorizes water resource projects and sets national policies for the Civil Works Program and for the U.S. Corps of Engineers. The work of the Corps facilitates commerce throughout the country and internationally. Projects along our inland waterways, which are important in my state, and at our ports enable the movement of cargo while also bolstering our supply chain. Their support and partnership during this process were integral for us to reach a solid agreement. So, Mr. Chair, I would like to thank you and your staff, and I'm going to go through our staff list really quickly. Mary Frances Repko, John Kane, Jordan Baugh, Maylee Boyce, Taylor Hoffman Reardon, Milo Goodell, and Janine Barr from your staff. So thank you all very, very much. Today proves again the ability of our EPW committee to develop bipartisan infrastructure legislation that addresses the needs of senators and the communities that we represent. Our colleagues submitted more than 800 policy and project priorities to the committee. We worked hard to thoughtfully incorporate a majority of their requests into this legislation, and I think that shows with the vote we got in committee. True to the Corps' tradition, the bill moves forward projects that benefit local communities and the entire country. We know that natural disasters such as floods and hurricanes can strike at any time and have devastating consequences for our communities. The Corps' work to protect the lives and livelihoods of millions of Americans is furthered by congressional authorization of flood and coastal storm risk management projects. Since 2014, Congress has enacted WRDA every 2 years, and I'm thrilled that we are here again continuing that tradition. I again want to thank Chairman Carper for his leadership and dedication to this critical piece of legislation, as well as, and I think I mentioned them, but I'll mention again because Senator Cardin and Senator Kramer have been very integral as the subcommittee chairs. Specifically, the water bill authorizes 30 projects around the country, including projects for navigation, flood and coastal storm risk management, and ecosystem restoration. One such project is a coastal storm risk management project along the eastern coast of Texas, which, think of all the hurricanes and damage that we've heard over the years that have come in on the eastern shore at Galveston and Houston. This will help mitigate the impacts of future hurricanes and ensure critical port assets can continue to serve our country's shipping and supply chain needs as we're moving forward. The bill also directs the Corps to expedite the completion of 24 previously authorized projects, and it authorizes 36 studies that will develop solutions to water resources challenges that we have ahead. While this bill is very much oriented towards advancing critical projects and studies in our states, it also includes several policy changes that I'd like to highlight. At the beginning of this process, I outlined areas which I believe changes would be beneficial. I said we needed to reduce the confusion that some communities experience when they're dealing with the Corps and ensure more effective delivery of our projects and efficient delivery. So the bill bolsters the agency's technical assistance authorities, specifically the Floodplain Management Services and Planning Assistance to States program. Again, one that impacts my state greatly. This bill authorizes the Corps to conduct outreach to ensure that our communities are knowledgeable of the ways in which the agency can help them with their water resources needs. It directs the Corps to designate staff in each district to do this outreach. The bill makes important improvements to the Tribal Partnership Program and other authorities to assist Indian tribes. It also expands existing programs and includes new authorities to assist communities that are economically disadvantaged, including those located in rural areas. It requires reporting on timelines for environmental review process for projects. The bill directs the GAO to conduct a study, a review of projects that are over budgeted and delayed to find out what's going on, as well as a review of the Corps' mitigation practices for projects. The bill includes several provisions that improve flexibility with regard to financial accounting. For example, the bill allows federal agencies to provide funding to help satisfy the non-federal sponsor's contribution for a project or study under certain circumstances. It authorizes for the first time a dedicated research and development account for the Corps to spur innovation and provides contracting flexibility in undertaking these activities. The bill directs the Corps to support science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM, education, and recruit individuals for careers at this agency. The input of non-federal entities is crucial to the successfully resolving water resources challenges now and in the future. This bill establishes a new advisory committee for federal interests to voice for non-federal interests to voice their opinions on how the Corps can better meet their needs. We preserve the integral part of the non-federal cost-share partners in the project delivery process by avoiding mandates from Washington, D.C., and assuring that the Corps continues to evaluate a full array of solutions during the feasibility study phase. In addition to my role as a ranking member, I represent the great state of West Virginia, and I work to address the needs of my home state. Just a few highlights before I close. This legislation advances a critical flood control project in the city of Milton, West Virginia, authorized in the 1990s. This project is a long time coming, and I'm proud to have helped move it forward. The bill also supports flood control studies for the Kanawha River Basin and the city of Huntington, and it continues to provide environmental infrastructure assistance to communities throughout the state. Finally, the bill will provide additional critical support to riverbank stabilizations such as those on the Kanawha River. In closing, there's a lot in this bill. I could go on, but I won't. For communities and across the country, it's the culmination of a true bipartisan agreement and represents our shared goal of addressing the nation's water resources needs. I'm very proud of our committee, Mr. Chairman. I'm very proud to be here today with you. We're active, we're cooperative, and we're fruitful. We get things done. I like that. It's a testament to the values and goals that Chairman Carper and I share, and it's a testament to our personal friendship and our working relationship. So thank you for that. Before I close, I would like to thank my staff as well for all of their hard work and dedication to seeing that we get this across the finish line. Adam Tomlinson, Murphy Barrett, Max Hyman, Kim Townsend, Catherine Scarlett, Jacob Mitchell, and Hayden Miller. I'd also like to thank the technical assistance that we received from the U.S. Corps of Engineers staff, Amy Klein, Dave Wethington, and countless other technical staff. And then from Senate Ledge Council, we'd like to thank Deanna Edwards. So thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. President. I look forward to a rousing vote here in a few minutes. Thank you.